We are back. We're back in the studio.
Smell my fingers. Smell my fingers.
We are back. We're back in the studio.
Smell my fingers.
We are back.
Smell my fingers. Smell my fingers. Smell my fingers.
We are back.
What up, guys? Welcome back.
What's up? I'm also tuckered out.
Are you?
Yeah. If Liam,
Okay.
we need to get Liam Baker some sweatpants because we're all. This is the comfy episode.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't wear sweatpants.
Do you want some pajamas?
No, I like jeans. I sleep in jeans.
I sleep in a suit and tie.
You get dressed into it. Like, you just wear normal clothes throughout the day.
You're like, you bust in to rob somebody's house, they pop out, they're wearing a suit, 3 a.m.
They're really tired.
Wrinkled ass suit. You're wearing a sleeping suit right now?
I like the pajama sets that look like suits, but do they have pajama ties?
No, you wear that to a funeral.
You start falling asleep. Put him in a hat on.
Yeah, I love this. It's like, you mind if I slip into something a little more comfortable? And they come out looking like Scrooge. Get a little lantern. Yeah. Classic.
But yeah, if you guys didn't know, this is Liam and Josh again. They're back. Happy to have them back.
Hey.
Hello.
New stew, different pod. Quote, Josh Milz. Quote, Adam.
Quote,
This is the room where I've had...
Martha Stewart
I have
quote.
failed to pleasure many women in this bedroom. I mean, I got off, but
I feel it.
yeah. You feel it.
I feel
in
it.
The selfishness in the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy has some terrible dreams, man. Just can't pleasure a woman in his dreams. That's all he did in here.
Just had nightmares about bad sex.
Nightmares about
Tossing
bad
and turning.
sex. Tossing and turning. all night. No. You aren't close. I'm trying. I swear you're not close.
You wearing a suit? Like,
Wearing a suit.
Still come.
Yeah. In the suit. Yeah.
Is there still like the little hole for your dick in the pajama suit and tie?
No, but there's a poop chute.
So you can take a nice stinker in the mornings.
so you gotta take them all the way off. Like you're just in the bathroom and someone doesn't know it's pajamas. It's like from the shoulders down, the whole thing. Like,
That's the worst. I hooked up with this girl, and in the morning, I went and took a shit in her bathroom because that's what I do the first thing I wake up in the mornings is take a shit. Just so happened to be in her bathroom. She has 2 roommates.
Instead of in her hallway.
Instead of in her hallway. Sorry, I didn't take it outside.
Instead of her shower.
But she also had 2 roommates. Bathroom, no lock. So I'm just taking a dump like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. In walks in her roommate, just like fucking rubbing her eyes. She's like super tired and hungover, and like doesn't realize for a while that I'm taking a fucking shit in the bathroom. And after like 10 or 15 seconds, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm literally like, holy shit, like you were looking at me, like stop. She like got out. I was like, I'm taking a shit right now. I did not know I needed to be horny. Were
you actively pooping when she walked in, or was it like between goes?
I gotta like.
That'd be terrifying. Mid poop, like that's vulnerable.
I
She
knew
was
it
like,
was-
she walked in and she said, "Ooh, little stinky boy."
You just hear it hit the water, like just.
Oh, you're healthy, huh?
Yeah, I just wanted to.
She starts rubbing his back.
I heard you out there.
We
just wanted
take
to know
care
you're
of
okay.
ours in this household.
Oh, let it out. Let
Let
it
it out.
Yeah, do you need the squatty potty? I heard you out there. It sounded like you needed some help.
potty trained. Oh, little baby boy.
Oh, baby, you made it to the toilet this time. Good job. Yeah, imagine I just took the shit in the girl's bed I hooked up with.
She like looks you dead in the eyes and just leaves. Oh god.
Yeah, and I walk out and they kick me out. And they're like, not good enough.
They all got scorecards.
Don't flush.
Yeah. Becky's hookup had this fucking 8. I only got a 7.6. Were they going off like weight of the poop or smell of the poop?
Correct. I think the look of her face upon entry, that's all they care about. He wasn't scared enough.
I wasn't scared enough. Yeah, I was just ready. I was just like, what the fuck are you doing? I am fucking shitting.
He's like, what does it look like I'm doing? I'm watching you poop right now.
I think that's the best reaction you can have. Like you didn't squeal, and you're like, "Come on in."
Yeah, inviting.
Whoa, sit on my knee. Like,
You know, I knew my intentions going into the bathroom, and I knew closing the bathroom door, I was like, there's no lock. You know, I definitely tried. You know, it's not like, oh, I went in to take a shit and I didn't lock the fucking door. I'm literally the one bathroom they have with 3 roommates. Yeah, it was a good one. Then I walked into the room and she was just sitting there on the bed. I was like, get the fuck out of here. You saw me at my worst. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
I wonder if they bring that up ever. If you're just like the poop guy.
yeah.
It was so, yeah, if I was just a poop guy, and it was so like,
So they're like, you know his niche. It's poop.
I thought it was
poop
going to
guy.
be brought up when I walked in, because it's just like her and her roommate. I thought it was going to be brought up, and it wasn't brought up. So the whole time I thought like, oh, was she just too tired to notice I was shitting? But she also just saw me sitting on the toilet. So her other thought was, he just pissing sitting down.
Morning pissing sitting down is primal. It's good. It's good
Primal?
for you. Yeah, it's good for you.
Okay. Are
It
you
is.
just trying to back your homie up right now? Or
No, I mean, totally. You wake up in the morning, like, I mean, I will piss all over that toilet seat in the dark when I'm just, because I'm like, fucking. Just pissing everywhere. Might as well just
make
like.
it in the toilet.
Make it in the
It's one less thing to think about. It's like, just I'm leaking at that point. It's like an oil change.
We did share a bathroom, and Adam just pisses on the ground.
Shave my armpits every once in a while. So
Really?
so deodorant goes on better. Because
Okay,
I feel like
really?
I feel like I'm just rubbing it against like a thing
There.
of steel wool, and it's like not hitting my skin, you know. So like I don't. It's not like a razor, but yeah, I'll like get clippers and like clip them down, especially like in the summer and spring. Oh yeah, deodorant goes on easy.
I forgot to fill you guys
It's my
in.
pro tip.
The last time you guys were on, I talked about my aluminum-free deodorant.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it just makes me smell worse. Like, it does not work at all. I smell
You might as well just rub butter on your fucking armpits.
I might as well just not shower for 5 years because it does not fucking work. I've switched back to the deodorant with aluminum.
Just aluminum.
Yeah, just aluminum foil. I have aluminum foil in my
so
armpits
Damn
right
it, you
now.
stole my joke. I was totally about to be like, let me tell you about me. I've just been putting aluminum foil in my pits, and I've been
Bundle it
getting
up.
laid all
Fresh.
the time. Yeah.
I've just been
Yeah, I'm a
uncomfortable for weeks.
Crinkling.
I know you just hear me moving.
It gotta be uncomfortable. You just get cuts. It's probably like paper cuts too.
You get used to it.
You get used to it.
Yeah.
Your arms just get raw.
You know, you get calloused up, then you
Yeah.
don't sweat.
And
That's how it
yeah.
is. And then you just get tons of dementia from all the aluminum. What you got?
I liked it.
Yeah, thank you. I know you're around cheeses a good bit, and I assume wines and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you ever come across somebody who is either like way too into it or knows way too much? Or
Oh,
like
yeah.
you have nothing going on in your fucking life. Do you have any stories of that? Or
No, really. I mean, I don't work out with the customers and stuff. I'm back of house, but I went to like a wine show trade show with my boss one time, and we were going around and like there's buckets for you to spit in, but that's stupid. It's a bunch of free wine.
Pockets for you to spit in. And Adam's just spitting his Zin spit.
I thought this was just the fluid bucket. I'm just pissing in it.
It's for everyone, right?
But yeah, like everybody's having a few drinks and like having a good time. And then they've also, for some reason, they've got like gin and stuff too. And it's like, that's not wine, but whatever.
Just get fucked up.
That's nice.
You want the real deal.
Just gin and cheese.
It's a great combo to have.
But at the trade show, there was one guy who he's like standing very tight and everything. And he's sort of a short, round guy wearing like a pink checkered suit. So he just looks like a big gumball. Kirby. And
Spend 25 cents to get him.
he's like hands behind his back, all stiff. And somebody came up to taste his wine. He was like, "Ma'am, I'm going to need you to finish that or dump it out because it's going to ruin mine." And
Holy shit!
me and my boss were like, "Oh, fuck."
Wait, like, if she had like another glass.
Yeah, like it had like a little bit, just residue of wine.
Oh,
in
residue
it.
of wine. And that's when she responded, "How about you shut the fuck up?
Shut up and
In your
pour.
pink suit, bitch. I'm gonna get drunk off your shitty fucking toilet wine. Matter of fact, give me a cup. This shit sucks."
That's fun. Going to a wine tasting at a jail.
And they're like, "Alright, homie."
All right, for this wine, well, we got a nice. First, you gotta enjoy it while you're getting ass raped.
First define your gang.
They're all wearing pajama suits.
Yeah, that's what's prison reform. Alright, sharks. For prison reform, we put them all in pajama suits.
They're sophisticated.
Yeah.
All right, sharks. I love how aggressive. I'm Mark Cuban. I love how aggressive you are.
You play basketball?
Yeah, Lori's like, "You scare me, I'm out."
Shut up, bitch. Yeah, alright, sharks. I remember in high school in my economics class, we got to watch Shark Tank so we could go over numbers and would this be a profitable business?
None of
And as a meme entry, he showed this ice cream guy. Have you ever seen that clip? Where the guy is just a freelance ice cream man. And he's like, "All right, sharks, I'm the ice cream man from my neighborhood." And they're running the numbers, and he just goes and buys ice cream from like Walmart. Just like walks around and sells it for a loss. And I'm like, "Why the fuck are you even up here?" It's like they totally planted him in there just for content. Like, and all the sharks were just like ripping on him. Like everybody was getting their licks in.
Speaking of ice cream, today, it was nice out. It got up to like 70 degrees. It was a pretty fucking nice day. I heard the ice cream truck, the noise, like, the classic song. And I walked out, wanted to see it. Passes by a fucking Elantra with ice cream written on it. That's like, that's the scariest thing ever.
It's just a cooler in the back seat.
Yeah, what is going on? What guy is this like, "I'm gonna be the fucking ice cream man"?
He saw a TikTok side hustle video.
Yeah.
It's like, I got this shit.
Gotta start
your
small.
life.
Yeah, how to 10x
He went to your church.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna hustle.
Yeah. So I've been trying to get back into church, and I went to this church. I don't like mega churches with the fucking TVs, like a million TVs, and they're like, "We've got 10,000 viewers online right now. They're all wearing pajama suits."
Yep. Sophisticated.
And so I like the more traditional sense, old lady on the organ, "We're all gonna die." That's my type of church.
Catholic?
No.
Snakes.
But I do enjoy Catholicism. But so at this church, it's a huge fucking church, and I walked in. I'm talking to the people, and I'm like, "Yeah, I've never been to a church this big recently." And one of my friends is like, "Yeah, it's a mega church," and the people who work there were like, "It's not a mega church. It's not a mega church. There's no pyramid scheme." And I was like, "That's exactly what a pyramid fucking scheme would say." Like, all right, whatever. We go into the sermon. Pastor's like, "Are you guys going to do the same thing you did last year, this year? Or are you going to make a change? Stanley Cups used to be for only people in the wilderness, like wilderness guys, until an influencer posted online about how much she loved her Stanley Cup, and Stanley Cup had to make a decision." And they went all in. They bought pastel cups for everyone. Wide use, and they're going to do $750 million in revenue this year. Are you going to change? And everybody was like, yeah! And I was like, what the fuck? Your message is exploitable capitalism? What the fuck does this have to do about anything?
It's basically 10x your life on God.
Yeah, that line was so funny. Liam was like, 10x your life on God. I was like, I don't know if I'm coming back here.
Hear about that pastor? I think he's in Colorado, but like he pretty much convinced his congregation to like invest in this crypto. I don't know if like he developed it or he was like in with the people. It was like $3 million. And
Crypto pump.
it's just like it's gone. Like the crypto's worthless. And it's like they remodeled their house and shit. But the thing is, like he blamed it on God.
No, he did not.
He did. He said it was because God. Yeah.
He's gonna burn. He is gonna fucking burn. Holy shit.
Well, the Catholic Church.
I mean,
oh, go ahead.
like, God forgives our sins.
Listen,
It's one thing.
Do we forgive God's sins for shitting on our shitcoin?
God told me. Like,
yeah, what was the crypto called? Jesus coin?
it's gonna be big.
Yeah, it's going to be huge.
It was just yay coin.
Yeah, I'll invest in Yecoin. The Catholic Church where we went to college, he had this big fundraiser where he was like, we are going to build houses in Haiti. And he also told everybody that he had cancer. Turns out he was cheating on his wife and had AIDS and was using the money to fix his AIDS. And that was just a great joke for like the 2 years we were there. Like, oh, don't go to that church. Don't wash your hands. You might get AIDS. That joke was so good. I love that one. Yeah. There was a video of like a brawl that got out, and it was just like this 20-man brawl in the front yard of this church. Just beating the shit out of each other. Went viral, and it's like, oh, that's the Catholic Church with the AIDS preacher. What do you guys think of the new stew? You like it?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it looks really
Yeah,
cool.
didn't even see that.
Yeah, stew.
Yeah, I was telling Liam. So, I bought the stew, and then when I got home from Walmart, I took out everything, and I had THL instead of THE. So basically, I took an L from Walmart.
But thing.
Yeah, but it's what happened. It sucks. I wanted to say the stew instead of stew.
No, I kind of like stew.
Yeah, it's cool.
I was telling him you can still put up the L and just paint in the E.
On the wall.
Yeah, that's smart. Big brain.
Liam does have the biggest brain around. He does think outside the box.
His head is just massive.
I'm wearing this hat to hide it. It's swelling.
You can barely
You're
keep it up. You're
levitating
like a baby, like a newborn. It's hard to drive.
I was thinking the other day about two kids in a trench coat trying to sneak into an R-rated movie. But instead of getting on top of each other, they're one in front of the other, like a two-person horse costume.
Oh, look how fat I am. I'm a grown man who is fat.
Just a fat midget trying to get into an R-rated movie.
I remember I had to sneak into Deadpool because I was 16 at the time, so I just bought a ticket for a different movie. And I brought a whole 12-pack of Taco Bell tacos with me into the Deadpool movie.
Where?
At AMC.
So I saw this article online.
Yeah.
It's like a new breakthrough cancer drug, right? But one of the side effects is it could cause other cancers. So I can't imagine that post-op and they're like, we got good news and bad news.
Yeah.
That's just so great to me. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, they have to go through studies to find that out. So it's like you signed up. It's like, great news. We cured your cancer. Bad news. Other cancer.
Other cancer.
More cancer.
Yeah.
more cancer, but we got this drug that's going to stop that cancer.
Yeah, you just keep taking it, so it's just like, okay, what cancers do I have now?
You move it around till it's at a good part, and you're like, we can just chop it right there.
Can I
Like,
just have big toe cancer?
and it's like
We have this new drug that moves all the cancer to your big toe.
we just take it off from there.
Well, I like the idea of everything causes cancer, you know? So it makes sense that the medicine to stop cancer
Makes cancer.
makes cancer.
They had to do that to like so many people.
Yeah, they're like,
The test trials. Imagine, you're testing a drug that, damn, I got cancer, but we got this testing drug. We're gonna try this shit out.
We need to
New
keep
cancer.
testing it. So all of these people keep coming back with cancer, and we're trying to pad the numbers. So we're just going to keep testing it and cross our fingers every time. We just
Also-
go through like thousands of people until they get the right.
Yeah, it's because a percentage would come back with cancer again.
I feel like a bunch of them, it's like it looked really good. They're like, oh man, it's curing cancer. And all of a sudden, like they put it out, and all of a sudden they just like kept following. We're like, wait. Just like,
It starts trailing off. Well, it's so interesting also that scientists are just in a lab and they're like, we think this chemicals, no more cancer. And they're just like, fuck it. What's your evidence?
The scary thing about human trials now, though, I don't know if it's allowed in the United States yet, but there's this little tiny chip where it mimics an organ, so you can plant drugs within inside of it, and it'll see if it like will kill you or not, basically, or what it causes to the human body. And it's better than animal trials, but I don't know if it's considered human trials yet, but it does mimic a human organ.
What is it, like a Doritos?
I don't know what fucking video.
Pringles.
I don't
It's
know
a
how.
Pringle.
it's a Pringle.
I don't know how I remember
crisp.
this.
We gave a Pringles cancer.
Yeah, this is literally what it is. It's like a
Oh,
microchip.
cancer flavor?
Yeah, so like, what are they gonna like? Like human trials, like they're flavor testing with microchips. Like, let's try out this.
One of these chips is flavor blasted ranch. The other one gives you cancer. Just kidding. Both of them give you cancer.
Yeah, but I don't remember what article it was, and so that's kind of scary to think about. That some things are getting tested out on like a fucking little like lab strip. You know, it's like testing the at-home drug test.
I mean, as long as it tastes like blue raspberry,
Chips.
I'm in.
Chips.
Yeah, blue raspberry chips.
You're still on the fact that this might be a Doritos Locos Tacos chip, you know?
Taco Bell would never give me cancer. Taco Bell is what Michael Phelps was eating.
Someone told me last night I could have Taco Bell no matter what, at any meal.
It's good for you. It's
They
the
told you that you
Yeah.
can?
No,
Or
that they
can?
could. Every single meal. They would never get
permission.
whenever
Thank you.
Oh
my God. I've been waiting my whole life.
That's all I've been waiting to hear.
Well, Taco Bell is the healthiest fast food place.
Okay, but they said they would never get tired of it. They could always eat Taco Bell.
Breakfast pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, low key.
Low
key.
key.
I'm not like hating on Taco Bell. It's just like
They're a major chain. Don't tell.
you're willing to eat that much Taco Bell, you know?
When I say breakfast, I just buy dinner and save it 12 hours later. It's just on my counter.
No, Taco Bell's way better when you leave it out for 12 hours.
And eat it at 6:30.
I'm telling you.
The Taco Bell chalupa pocket pussy. I want to start buying merch from. That's why I looked up a while ago a bunch of like fast food restaurants. Which fast food restaurants have merch?
Taco Bell's got good merch.
Taco Bell has good merch. Arizona Iced Tea has some of the most fire.
They
merch. But one year for Christmas, we got our boy a pocket pussy. That's for Secret Santa, and it was a good gift. Very broful gift, and he had it in his bag in his room. And one day he was downstairs, and his mom's like, "Hey, what is this bag doing in your room?" what's in this? And he goes, Mom, don't open that, don't open that, don't open that. He runs up. It's like, don't open that, don't open that. She's like, what is in here? She's like, it's my pocket pussy, Mom. My friends got it for me. Please don't open it. She's like, I've already been through the bag. It's just a bag of weed. And he's like, oh.
Oh, he outed himself.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I was just kidding about the pocket pussy.
That's a good excuse to use.
And so it's like his mom just thinking, oh yeah, there's a pocket pussy in here. Like, are you just fucking this weed?
Got so high he replaced the pocket pussy with weed.
In middle school, my friend got caught jacking off by his mom. We were in the room too, which was weird.
Okay.
Nice.
But we were staying at his house, and I had a broken arm, so I couldn't swim.
You couldn't jerk off.
But they were all swimming, and I was like, man, I can't do that. And my friend was like, oh, I know what we can do. And he took us up to his room, and he passed out like printed pictures of boobs off of like Google Images.
Nice.
Oh, I have a story like this. Okay.
We went to different bathrooms, and then later on in the day we were just like playing games on his computer, and he was like, I'm gonna go again. And he went to the bathroom, and then he came back immediately, and he was like, I'm sorry guys, I can't do it unless I'm in my bed. I like to rub it on my sheets. And we were like, what no, this is weird, we're gonna get out. And we went to go to like the playroom.
Yeah.
And I opened the door, and his mom was coming up with his laundry. And I like shut the door really quick, and I was like, Durham, your mom is coming. And he had stuffed his picture between his bed and the wall. And she came in to drop off his laundry, and he's like under the covers while me and our other friend are on the computer. And she's like, put up this laundry. He said, I will in just a little bit. And she's like, why can't you put it up now?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And he was like, I will. I'm laying down right now. She's like, Durham, why won't you get up? And he's like, I'm naked. She's like, why are you naked? Your friends are naked. And then she sees the piece of paper like sticking out of the wall. She's like, hand me that right now. And he hands it to her. She's like, what are you doing?
These are mine.
What are you doing with mine?
She's like, I can't believe this. What are you doing? He's like, Mom, you know what I'm doing.
He didn't even admit.
That's
He
cold
just
blooded.
alluded.
And she was like, I want to hear you say it.
Oh, well, yeah, trauma.
Yeah.
Trauma.
I've seen this video.
Yeah, dude. Right? Now you know why my friends are here.
He was like, I'm masturbating, Mom. And she's like, with your friends? She made us, she was like, boys, you need to go to the playroom. And we're like, oh, I think this is the playroom.
Yeah, hey. I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. And
We'll see you in there. Wear something tight.
you're like, little does she know we all nutted earlier.
You were like, I need a Gatorade.
Just real time.
You just go downstairs and raid the fridge while your friend's getting yelled at for jerking off.
Mostly because he gave us porn. Because he did end up telling her. Because she was like,
We
why?
were all jerking off.
Yeah, it's
dude.
okay.
She was like, why are you masturbating with your friends here? Like, that's their parents.
That's
You
gay.
have to tell their parents so that they don't tell their parents, and then it comes back on us, you know? So when our parents got there, he had to...
No.
he was going to have to. That was like what they said was going to happen. So we were freaking out. And then my parents got there. I hid in the bathroom and pretended to be shitting for like 45 minutes. And they were like, come on, we have to go. And so we got in the car, and we had a minivan, and I always sat in the middle, but I sat in the way back this time. And my mom was like, what are you doing back there? I was like, I don't know, nothing.
Jerking off.
And I went home, went and saw a movie with my stepdad, got out of the movie. I was like, cool. They didn't end up going through with it. And then we're getting in the car to leave the movie theater. My stepdad gets a call, and he starts laughing on the phone. I'm like, great, I already know what this is. And he like turns the music down. He's like, so you saw some nudie pics this weekend, huh? How'd that make you feel?
Hey, yeah. Pretty nice, huh? I know where we're going. Gentlemen's club. Time to seal the real
So
thing.
what they probably did they just end up saying that he showed you guys like tits?
Yeah, like I guess they were freaking out about it at first because they didn't want to end up in some sort of like parent trouble thing or whatever, and they were gonna make him do.
That's crazy.
That's hilarious.
What kind of
I mean, no, it's awful.
shame
It's like-
ritual is this bullshit?
Well, shame ritual 1 and 2. That kid was not going to be able to like get the story out correctly.
Right.
So
Yeah.
what the parents would have heard were all 3 kids were just in a room jerking off at this one picture.
We were all jerking off.
I'm like, especially a cool dad. I'm like, we're all kids. Fucking once.
Yeah.
Why are you making your kid do this right now? I don't
Yeah.
want to hear about your kid jerking off. I gotta raise this motherfucker. Basically, he's gonna spend the night in my house. I don't want him to tell me he's jerking off.
Yeah, I'm happy he's doing it here and not in my house, right?
What the fuck? Yeah,
I want him tuckered out when he gets home. Let him do it a few more times.
You said you had a similar story.
This was in high school. This is like the Halo days.
Okay,
Since
nice.
I'm older than you, I'm an ancient man. But I was at a buddy's house. It was 3 of us, right? Guys whose house we were at, and then me and this other guy, Dave.
Bob.
Dave, yeah.
Jacoby.
Dave says he's going to the bathroom, right? And then he's in the bathroom, which is like it's like one of those rooms above the garage.
Yeah.
So it's like almost like a big living room, and then one corner of the room is just walled off, and it's a bathroom, right? So he's in the bathroom. You can hear him through the door. He's just cussing, just being like immature, Xbox Live shit, just like cussing real loud and everything like that. His dad walks upstairs because that's where the family computer's at, and he hears him, saying all that, and he opens the door, and I look over as because he didn't lock the door, which is weird. I see his dad walking into the bathroom, and I just see Dave, like, his pants are around his ankles, and he has printed out pictures of porn
With
just
an S.
all on the floor, and he also has a 2-liter soda. And he's just sitting on the toilet. Like, oh man. And his dad asked us to leave, so
Yeah, of course.
we had to get out of
Wait,
there.
so the guy was just jerking off on the toilet?
Jerking off on the toilet, but then just like yelling and just making a ruckus. I don't know, just being weird in general. Like, I don't know. He could have just been looking at the porn just to look at porn.
Yeah.
Like the pastime.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Helps him poop.
Yeah. I don't know what the soda's
So the
for.
yelling is just a part of the fun?
I don't know. Degrading. I'm glad that you brought that up. I hate bringing it up to people. There was this one story in middle school that still scars me to this day, where I had a bunch of my friends. They went and had a sleepover without me, and then I heard through the grapevine that what they did, like through another friend, was that they all jerked off in the same room together. But don't worry, it's chill.
It's chill.
Chill.
And like
It
I
was a
remember
good time. It
being
was
like,
good
I remember
vibes,
because
good
it was
vibes.
like when I was still trying to like figure out how to be cool and have friends, and so I was like, is that what guys? Like, it's not gay, or that's what y'all are doing? Y'all are jerking off in the room together, and I have to dance around asking. But I've asked people my whole life, like, were you ever jerking off with dudes growing up? And they're like, always like, fuck no. What are you talking about?
We just heard. I mean, you
It's
were in different
close.
rooms.
It's close,
yeah.
but no, it was like very traumatic.
It was
'cause,
more like passing a cigar. And taking it to
exactly.
another
But it
room.
was totally like I've heard through other people and comedians that like, got you like when we were kids, we'd jerk off in the same room together, but like never in person.
just the fucking gay ones.
Yeah.
I had a different buddy in high school that got a pocket pussy, but it was from like an old, I think this was like sophomore year, so he got it from like a senior or someone who had just graduated. So it was a secondhand pocket pussy, and it may have been used by the group, not all together at the same time, but it was just like everyone knew where this thing was, right? But it was nicknamed Helen because I couldn't hear or see. Like,
All right, I like these guys. You gotta be on the fence, but I can tell they're good people.
but I wasn't involved in that.
Yeah, that could never.
Not me.
Yeah, I just brought up the pocket pussy thing, If you guys are ever thinking about something for Christmas.
Fucking called it Helen. Hilarious.
Then are all girls growing up just flicking their bean together?
Yes. Just about.
Just passing around pillows.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the rubbing the pillow. It's a weird thing.
Is it?
I mean, it's not weird. I understand. I guess I don't know. It's. But then why do we have to feel so much shame?
When will it stop?
Yeah, when will the shame stop?
I'm
I'm not full. I've had enough.
I jerked off with a friend when I was a kid. Not like we were
Exclusively.
You guys dapping up in the middle.
we were at a birthday party and we were the only guys, so we had to sleep in the garage.
Yeah,
and he had an iPod Touch, and we had
Yeah, nothing
internet
else.
And you
access.
guys,
Touch.
I touch you.
There was
Pod.
a curtain in the garage, so there was like sort of like a storage area that was curtained off, and we took turns with his iPod, but I couldn't come yet, and I thought I was about to, and then it turns out I was just peeing. I started peeing on the floor. I had to find something, and I found like a Krispy Kreme donut bag, like one of the ones from the grocery store, and I just like grabbed it and filled it with piss.
Pissed in this fucking bag.
Totally, they found that and we were like, I wonder which one of those two fucking schmucks pissed in my bag.
No, I threw it away.
No, when I
But what? Yeah. But did it hold the piss?
Yeah, I mean it's just like one of the like paper plastic bags.
Okay.
Yeah, I just like filled it with piss and then dumped it outside and threw the bag away in the trash can.
Come?
In the kitchen
No.
trash
You
can.
never came?
No, not for like another month or two.
Damn, dude.
Right?
How'd you fall asleep?
And it just hit them all at once.
yeah, it's just so much.
What?
Well, I was about to say I had that story. So when I started beating off, I would orgasm, but I wouldn't come anything. Like nothing would come out. And then one fateful day, it was like I would jerk off like with my clothes on, like not naked because I wouldn't come any. I was like 11. And then one day, I just came all over myself and like had no napkins, no nothing. And I was just like,
So for months you were just edging yourself.
No, I was definitely like legs quaking. Like I heard on a different podcast, they were like, "Oh, so you were coming like a woman?"
I was about to say that.
Yeah, I was coming like a woman for a couple weeks. So my body was like, "All right, let's just kind of gay."
Yeah, and then you grew a pussy.
That sounds nicer.
It was crazy. I haven't even came that hard since.
Yeah, less cleanup.
It was
You could just
crazy.
Take it
choose,
back.
like,
I never liked. I thought it was gross. I remember because I came from Catholic school to public school, and I didn't know about it. They didn't teach us about it in Catholic school. I remember my friend told me about it in public school. Like one of the first days, it's like that's fucking disgusting. You guys tell people you do that? What the fuck? But that's also I also heard a blowjob and thought it was gross too. So
It is.
so
It is gross.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's
you just weren't
gross.
perverted enough yet to be like, do it anyway.
yeah,
Do it.
I guess so. Yeah, I was very innocent. At the
Yeah,
time.
I was very innocent
I
myself.
didn't say any curse words yet, and then at the end of the year, they made me say a curse word,
Hell
You
yeah.
call them curse words?
and I called him a bitch. Yeah, because I'm from the north. We don't say cuss. We don't forget the R.
There is no R. You're not put a curse word is like, I curse your baby. It's not go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself is not a curse.
I say
It's a
curse.
cuss word.
You guys cuss or curse?
cuss.
Cuss.
Start cussing in middle school.
Yeah, cuss.
I started cursing in the 7th grade,
I'm trying to think.
casting spells. My parents just
Wizards
locked
101.
I was a big on Wizards 101.
Wizards of Waverly Place. So, fucking sandwich.
Sandwiches flying.
Do you guys remember the ending to Wizards of Waverly Place?
Vaguely. I didn't see it, but I remember I taught my friends were telling me about it recently.
So it's like 3 kids, right?
Yeah.
The girl, older brother, and the younger, stupid brother. Those 2 get to be wizards. And they're like, what are we going to do with the younger son? He's like, I guess you're going to run the sandwich shop. And he's like, yeah! And then I swear the series ends. Like, it's like, you get sandwich shop. Series over. That's it. And we're just being like, what the fuck? He just gets this. Both my siblings get to be wizards. I'm the sandwich guy. I'm gonna be broke my whole fucking life.
It's the dream.
He was like, yeah. There's
Hell
everything
yeah.
that was so funny. They were
Run
like,
the
fucking, what are we doing
subway.
with the fuck it? Give them the sandwich shop. Fuck it. What do we got?
There's an Indian kid in my school. His name was Near.
Casino?
Yeah.
Casino or towers?
So we're back at the time. Neither. His name was Near. Great guy. Amazing fella.
Near.
Amazing name. Be like Near's on the like other side of the football field. Be like, damn, he's so near, but so far. Yeah, it's some high school shit. But his dad owned the Subway in our town, and so we just go there, just get loaded up. Fucking Near's dad loved filling us up with those.
Whoa! Wait, what? With meats?
Yeah, with
With
all
his
the
meat?
Hey, yeah, very, very nice fella. Yeah.
I got one I'm working on.
Okay.
No, what you got?
It's for the ladies.
Nice.
It's
I
about
mean,
squirting. I'm just mining that. So pretty much everyone says like it's pee, right? The big debate, like is it its own thing? Is it pee? What is it, right? But if you believe it's pee, right, then a woman can't control it when she comes. It just happens, right? So the only other time that you pee involuntarily is when you're scared. So it's just like a man being able to make a woman come is so terrifying, and that's why she squirts.
it's too powerful.
It's too powerful. It's terrifying. It's like, holy shit.
You can do that?
That's why it happens.
A spooky squirt. You just like have. She looks at the picture like it's just boo, and she's like, ah!
Just piss yourself. I always think that question is super funny. Asking a girl if she came, because you know if she didn't or not. It's not like asking a person if they're full after eating. It's like, did you come? It's like, no, obviously she didn't.
I like to ask for like the ego boost.
Yeah.
So she has to say, yeah.
Yeah.
She has to say
I like that. You just scared the fucking piss out of her. That's how good my
Right.
dick's so good it scares. My dick's so good it terrifies you into squirting all over my bed.
Something funny Liam told me. He was talking about how he used to hook up with this girl, and she said he was good in bed, and then looked at me and goes, and she fucks black guys.
Stamp of approval.
Yeah. Come on.
Like, that is big time. We were like, he was like, it's weird to say, but it's not weird. I was like, no, you're in the right. It's good, valid. It's valid. Don't beat yourself up.
I'm up there. I'm like the NBA. I'm like fucking.
And Austin Reeves.
I'm like Austin Reeves, dude. I'm just competing. I'm trying to go for gold.
It's like Tiger Woods. They're like, he's good at golf. Like, it's just like, it's stunned.
Well, I'm really good at she didn't stay for a while, obviously, so I'm good at the assist. Yeah. Just passing them along to my brothers. That's really what I
Yeah,
did.
you raised her credit score, and now it's,
It's kind of like if you played basketball with a volleyball just because it's white,
yeah,
The white girl. If you understand.
Or like I'm in a funeral, and I'm literally just like,
Why you want to pick the fucking dead guy's nose?
no, I just want to do something. I got to do something right now. I got to break the ice. It's like, oh, we're serious right now.
How do you know Marty?
We used to watch gay porn together. Get him out of here.
Yeah, no, that's funny. Did we talk about going to funerals?
Yeah.
Saying stuff?
Yeah, going to funerals, you don't know the guy and just slandering.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, we used to jerk off together.
He was my best lover. You're what?
It's like what you can do with, was it Mike?
Mike.
Yeah.
Mike,
R.I.P.
baby. R.I.P. Yeah, the pizza shop that I worked at for a week and a half, I got a text from the store manager. It's Adam. I've got terrible news. Mike got shot and he died. I have no fucking clue who Mike is, but I got invited to his funeral. I'm just going to show up with like his Yu-Gi-Oh collection. Like he wanted me to bury him with this Tamagotchi. Just throw the Tamagotchi in the casket.
You just dump in loose cards. Like it's not a binder.
It should be like a big bag And you just be like, he wanted me to destroy the evidence.
Yeah. Or like
He wanted to go down with the evidence.
I find a picture of him on Facebook, and I pay someone to commission a picture of me and him, a painting of me and him making out naked. And you know, like how at funerals they have a painting of a person, and I just go and I set up this painting.
You show up with just a bunch of AI porn of Mike. Just a bunch of Mike deepfakes.
He'll always be in our hearts. He wanted me to show this with y'all. I made a little PowerPoint slide. It's just 10% luck, 20% pain. It's just AI porn.
Each slide is way too long. And just drag in an identical body. Be like, that's not Mike.